Have you ever had a dream where someone from your past suddenly appears, someone you haven't seen or thought about for years? Maybe it was an old friend, maybe someone you loved, or someone you once cared about deeply but slowly drifted away from. And in the dream, everything feels normal. You're talking, laughing, walking together, maybe even arguing like old times. But then you wake up, and for a few seconds, you just lie there thinking, why did I dream about them after all these years? Was it random? Or is your mind trying to tell you something? Today, we're going to explore a strange and fascinating question. Why do we dream about people we've lost? And trust me, the real reason is much deeper than you might think. Let's start with a simple truth about the human brain. Your brain never truly deletes people. Think about your mind like a huge library. Every person you meet becomes a book stored somewhere on the shelves. Some books are on the front shelf, people you see every day, but others get pushed deep into the back. Old friends, childhood memories, someone you once loved. You might stop opening those books, but they are never thrown away. And dreams? Dreams are like the librarian walking around at night, randomly pulling books from the shelves. Sometimes it grabs a memory from last week, and sometimes it grabs a memory from 10 years ago. Suddenly, someone you haven't thought about in ages appears in your dream. But here's the interesting part. Dreams are not just random movies playing in your head. They're actually one of the ways your brain processes emotions. Let me give you a simple, real-life example. Imagine you had a best friend in school. You laughed together every day, shared secrets, maybe even copied homework from each other. Life was simple. Then, one day, life changed. Maybe they moved away. Maybe you both got busy. Maybe a small misunderstanding slowly turned into silence. Years passed, you moved on with life, but one night, you suddenly dream about them. In the dream, you're both sitting in the old classroom laughing again. Now, when you wake up, you might think, why did my brain randomly bring them back? Here's the truth. It's usually not about the person. It's about the feeling connected to that person. Your brain stores emotions together with memories. That friend might represent a time when life felt easier, happier, more carefree. So when your brain is processing emotions, especially during sleep, it sometimes brings back the people connected to those feelings. Your mind is basically saying, remember how this felt? And sometimes, dreams happen when something in your present life reminds your brain of the past. Maybe you heard a song you used to listen to together. Maybe you passed a place where you both used to go. Maybe someone said a joke that sounded exactly like theirs. Your conscious mind might ignore it, but your subconscious mind notices everything. Later that night, it connects the dots, and boom, dream. Now, here's something funny about dreams. Have you ever noticed how weird dream logic can be? You might meet someone you haven't seen for 10 years, and in the dream, you're like, oh, hey, nice to see you. No shock, no surprise, just casual conversation. Your brain treats it like it's completely normal. And sometimes, the dream becomes even stranger. Maybe you're suddenly back in your old school, but your current boss is there too, and somehow everyone is riding bicycles inside the classroom. Dreams don't follow normal rules. Your brain is mixing memories, emotions, and imagination together like a crazy movie director. But even in that weirdness, there's meaning. Psychologists believe dreams often help us process unfinished emotions. Think about it. When relationships end, friendships, love, even family connections, we rarely get perfect closure. There are things we wish we had said, questions we never asked, apologies that never happened. Dreams sometimes create a safe space where those emotions can finally be explored. In a dream, you might talk to that person again. You might forgive them, or maybe forgive yourself. Your brain is trying to finish an emotional story. And that's why people from the past sometimes appear in our dreams, not because they came back, but because a small part of that story is still living inside your mind. Now, here's a twist that most people don't realize. Sometimes when you dream about someone you lost, it's actually a sign that you are changing. Your brain reviews old memories when you're growing emotionally. It compares who you used to be with who you're becoming. Those people were part of the earlier chapters of your life, so your mind revisits them while writing the next chapter. It's like your brain flipping through old photos and thinking, wow, that was part of the journey. And honestly, there's something beautiful about that, because it means the people who once mattered to you never completely disappear from your story. They become part of the map that shaped your life. Every person you meet leaves a small imprint on your mind. Some imprints fade, some stay forever. And sometimes those imprints quietly return in your dreams, not to make you sad, but to remind you how your life has changed. So the next time someone from your past appears in your dream, don't panic and don't overthink it. Your brain isn't haunted, it's just remembering. Remembering emotions, remembering stories, remembering the people who helped shape who you are today. And in a strange way, dreams are proof that our minds never completely forget the moments that mattered. Now, I'm curious about you. Have you ever dreamed about someone you haven't seen for years? What happened in that dream? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoy exploring the hidden psychology of the human mind, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Because every week, we dive into fascinating questions about how our minds really work. Until next time, sleep well. And who knows, tonight, your mind might open another forgotten chapter from the past.